economic turmoil, it won't be good news for you. Lenders did withdraw a record number of mortgage products overnight. That's according to analysts, and indeed just fact, as they grappled with the prospects of rising interest rates. And those rates are expected to rise further following the government's tax-cutting mini-budget on Friday. Some experts say this could lead to a 10 to 15% drop in house prices. Well, I'm just wondering whether or not that is such a bad thing. Let's get all the lowdown on this, because I'm joined now by Mark Bogard, who's the Chief Executive of the Family Building Society. Thank you very much. Right, OK, so if people are watching this now, maybe they've got kids as well, and those kids are looking to get on the property ladder, or grandchildren or something like that, what would you say to them? What would we advise people now in this current economic climate if they're looking to buy a property?
You need to think very carefully about it, and most people don't like renting. They'd much rather buy.
You can't afford to rent these days either.
So, but you're getting to a place now where mortgage payments and rental payments are probably pretty similar, whereas mortgage payments are often less than the rent. I don't know what will happen to the housing market, but a bomb went off on Friday, and we'll just have to see what the...
But is there something in this now? I've been talking quite a bit already about this, about everybody just trying to calm down a little bit. A bomb went off, but actually, if people just weather this and everyone stops panicking, will everything be all right?
So, things need to settle. Even what the Bank of England did this morning has reduced rates by about 0.5%, as Liam was saying just before. So, the thing needs to settle down. Markets often overreact, so they go too far, then they come back a bit, and that may happen both with sterling and interest rates. But if you keep spending money you don't have, at some point the people who are lending it to you will charge you more, and that's all that's happening.
Who's making money out of this? Whenever there's some kind of crisis, there's always a section of people who are doing rather well. Who are they?
So people who've shorted sterling or bet on interest rate rises will have made a lot of money. But there was two stages in this last week. So on Thursday, the Bank of England met. The market was mostly expecting rates to go up by 3/4. It didn't. So they were disappointed. Some people will have probably lost money on the back of that. Then Friday happened, and you're in a completely different situation. OK. Do you genuinely think everything's going to be all right, though? I think things by next spring may get a bit better, because energy prices may start coming down.
Yeah.
Originally, the markets were expecting interest rates to start going down next spring. That has definitely been postponed. But there is still a huge imbalance of supply and demand in the housing market.
Yeah, absolutely shocking. I mean, you can now, if you really want to, have the privilege of renting for about £3,000 a room somewhere in London, where your bedroom is also your kitchen and your living area, and you can actually urinate from the shower to the cooker, which is a rather nice touch. But thank you very, very much. Great to have you on the show. Mark Bogard there, the Chief Executive of the Family Building Society.